Hi everyone, I'm on time tonight, just about. Welcome to tonight's updates and news from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. And we've been around for around 4 years, putting in solid foundations. And we are in the process of upgrading our servers, and it's causing a little bit of problems, but I'll get into it in more detail in a moment. However, the bottom line is we are now in a position where we are expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and the value of our currency, and so benefit all our citizens, because all our citizens hold our currency because we give them a free issue of currency every month. And anybody can become a citizen. There's no obligation. There is no fee. All you do is come along, register, and prove that you're a real person. And that's all there is to it. There are lots of things that you can choose to get involved in. But as I said, there is no obligation. So it's entirely in your hands. Okay. Right. We'll be getting started in a moment with a very short prayer to help us find what everybody wants in life, true happiness. Not short-term pleasure that you get from the new car or the holiday or going to a party or whatever it may be. It's that long-term inner joy that nobody can take away from you. And it's something that most people seek, and many people don't know how to achieve it. And it's something you can't buy. You can only get it through loving service to other people. And the more service you offer to the more people, the more you'll find everything that you want and need in life just is attracted to you anyway. You don't have to chase after it. So that's what our little prayer's about. And then we'll have a little affirmation, because we're a non-separatist organization. And that means that we don't pigeonhole people because of what they look like or where they come from or anything else. We just see everyone as a human being, part of one big family of humanity. We recognize that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer to our community, and therefore is of equal value to every other member of our community. And with that said, that is a non-separatist ideology, and that's what we'll have the little affirmation to help us with. I see we've got quite a few people in already, some on Facebook, some in YouTube. We should be streaming live not only on YouTube and Facebook, but also on X and Twitch. Excuse me. And so far we have people making comments saying hello to everybody else. We've got Lewis from Portugal. We've got Werner from South Africa. We've got Robert from, I don't know where from actually. Where are you from, Robert? And we've got Ron from Amsterdam. We've got Carl from New Zealand. We've got Kingsley from Manchester in England. We've got Parmanand from Suriname. We've got Don from Canada. And we've got Peter from Kettering in England. And Robert says, I sent you a connection request. Maybe you did. I don't bother with Facebook. I spend very, very little time there. Only when I'm directed that somebody needs an answer that can't be answered by my VA. Okay. So, and anyway, I think there's probably hundreds of outstanding friend requests. It's not really of much importance or value. Okay. So Robert says, he's from the Philippines. Thank you. So lovely to have people from different continents, different countries within those continents. We got Derek in from Nigeria now as well. And so let's get started right away with that little prayer and then the affirmation, and then I'll bring you up to date with what I know of so far. Okay? Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. Now, a little affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology and shed any prejudices that we may have picked up along the way. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Robert says, how can I spread the good word? Just talk to everybody you know. Post on social media, or anywhere else. It's quite simple, really. We will, once we have got out of soft launch in the 777 plan, we will provide you with banners and email swipes if you want to do solo ads and things like that. But at the moment, we are still in soft launch, still making sure that things are working the way they should. And we are also in the middle of something that I'm not very happy about. It was proposed that we move our server and database into a different environment. And I was told it would be a smooth transition with no downtime and no problems. It was using a system that I'm not particularly fond of, but I was assured that it would make everything better. So far, it's been a mess. I've not been here because I'm officially on vacation, and so I'm out most of the day, and I will be out most of the day tomorrow and Saturday. I'll be back and getting up to speed on Sunday. Monday, I will be away again, but on business for We Share Abundance. I will be meeting with the dealership for the vehicles that we are getting from Beyond Infinity, getting that sorted out. Hopefully we'll get that as soon as possible. Once we have that vehicle, then we will be selling it. We don't want the vehicle, and so it will be a matter of raising as much cash as we can from the vehicle. I'm hoping we can get around about $40,000 because it's a $50,000 vehicle, and I know we're not going to get 50 grand for it, but I think to expect 40,000 is maybe reasonable. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. We've got Nankiep as well in from Nigeria also. Robert Schindler says, how do I register? You get a link off a member. You need a member's username. Somebody here will no doubt contact you and give you a link, and then you can register. Okay. 777 plan. I don't know how up to date we are with everything in there because of this mess with the servers. And I stress that it is a mess, and I apologize for it. I was talked into it on the basis that it was going to make everything much better, faster, smoother, secure, and everything else. And I've no doubt that it will when they get it working properly. But I was also told that, it would be a smooth transition. You wouldn't even notice. Well, we have noticed, and it's a mess, as I say. I have been on to the server team, and I've told them that it needs to be sorted out and quickly. And I've told them that I'm not happy about it all. And hopefully we'll get some action from them, and we'll get back to the site working as it should. Okay. Can you get my link? I don't normally give out links here, but if you definitely want to register under the admin account, you can go there without a link. You can just click on register, and when it asks for your sponsor, you will need to fill in FRAMMIE, F-R-A-M-M-I-E. You may be better under another member because you'll get more support from your upline. FRAMMIE is an admin account with thousands of people in it, and there's no time to spend on one-on-one help with people that are enrolled through that link. Okay. So you can, if you choose, just put FRAMMIE in as the sponsor, and but I'm sure other people will offer you their links, and you'll get probably better support from them than you would from the admin account. Okay. Remember, you got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA as well. Right. So I've got a lot of apologies today, haven't I? I've got an apology for the mess that has been made with this migration of the servers, and I've got an apology for being so late last night. It was about 40 minutes late, I think I was, which is not good, and I do apologize. Even though I am, as I say, officially on vacation, I did make the commitment to be here at 7 p.m. every evening, and I wasn't last night. So I do apologize for that. I think it probably did not show in Facebook, because I think if you don't hit Facebook within 15 minutes of the scheduled time, they block things off. But we did get live, certainly with the YouTube people. And if you go to YouTube, you'll see the replay of that. But for those of you that didn't or won't, I think the main thing that we had to discuss, or the main news from yesterday, was that Beyond Infinity had provided us with the information we need to get the deal on the car sorted out. And I have an appointment with them on Monday, not with Beyond Infinity, with the dealership. So I'll be out of the office pretty much most of Monday as well. But hopefully we can get that deal sorted out and get the dealership paid. And once they're paid, of course, we get the vehicle, and then I will be having a word with the dealership again to see if there's any way that we can do a deal with them. They did initially say that they had no interest in buying the vehicle back from us, but they may have outlets where we could get the best deal. I don't know. Anyway, on Monday, I'll be there, and we'll find out as much as we can about that. And we'll perhaps get some sort of a time frame for getting the vehicle, and then we can work on getting it sold as quickly as possible at the best price in the fastest time. I see no purpose in hanging on for weeks to try and get another extra $1, $2, $3, $4, $5,000. If we can, just get a quick deal and get it sorted and done and dusted, and get some of our debts paid off to our members. Okay. Right. Because of the mess with the server migration, I don't think there's been much done today. And I'm not even sure that exactly what is available and what isn't, and what's working and what isn't within the site and the back office at the moment. Hopefully it will be sorted out tomorrow. I will spend some time tomorrow morning before I disappear in trying to find out exactly what's going on and how long it's going to be, and whether we can get it back to where it should be. Because if we can't, they're going to have to put it back on the old servers, and it's as simple as that. Okay, we need that site working as it should work. I have some numbers for you. I've not looked at Multiply Weezer, and I notice I've not given you numbers for a couple of days either. So this is for like the last 3 days. We had an increase of 97 in our registered members to 42,863. Active members, I've got a feeling there is a bug in whether people are shown as active or not. And I did mention this to Devyani this morning before this crisis, if you like, appeared. And I asked her to check on it and make sure, because normally we're getting a lot more people becoming active. And I know that there have been some cases where people should be shown active and they're not. So I don't know why it needs sorting out. But we only had, in the last 3 days, an increase of 7 in our active members to 2,285. And I've got a feeling it should be more than that. And we need to check on it and find out exactly why. Because if you're not active, you can't withdraw funds. So what do you have to do to be active? Really, all you need to do is log in at least half the available days in a month and have completed your KYC verification. We need a photo ID, something like, have I got a driving license or something handy here? Yeah, there's a driving license. Is that, yeah. We need a picture of that just on its own, which is totally legible, so we can read it and see it. And then we need you to be holding it where we can see it's you holding it, and compare the image to you to make sure that it is your ID and you're in control of it. Okay, and that's it. You upload those 2 items, and it shouldn't take very long to get that authorized, and you only need to do it once. We will be putting in a new automated system in the near future, but we've just not had time to commit to the integration of that system. We've selected the system, we've had talks with them, we've tested it, and it's a very good and quick system. And it will allow us to make sure that there are no duplicates, because we're going to have to make sure that when you make a withdrawal, you are verified on the new system, and that will check for duplicates, not in names, not in documents, but what do they call it? Can't remember the word. Anyway, it recognizes your face. And even if you're a twin, it recognizes differences in twins. And if there are two that are the same, you know, whether it's measuring your eyeballs or whatever, one of them, well, it'll notify us that somebody is trying to register as a duplicate. It will not accept the duplicate registration, and you do stand a chance of having all your accounts closed with a total loss of anything that is in those accounts. We do not allow multiple accounts for the same person. Okay, you can have your mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, son, daughter. You can have multiple people in from the same family. They can all live in the same house, or they can live apart. It doesn't matter. There is no restriction on that, but you cannot hold two accounts yourself. Okay, so if you've got two, you need to get on to support and tell them that you want one of them removed because you opened up a duplicate account in error. Okay. See, we've got Sam in as well from Nigeria, and we've got Andrew in from New Zealand, and we've got Peter from Kettering saying the only issue I found was trying to click on different levels in the 777 plan. Only level 1 was showing. Yeah, I think there are more issues than that, Peter. We will get them sorted out. But I know there are more issues than that. No, I think I know there are. Okay. But they are working on it now, and I'm just hoping that they can get it right by tomorrow morning. Okay. I didn't get Multiply Visa numbers out. I'm sorry. But they're not too important at this moment in time anyway, because the Multiply Visa website, although it's still very effective for advertising, is dormant from an income point of view, and from a new member's point of view. We get very few new members in, and of course the Visa token at the moment is on the Waves exchange and has no value. We will be moving the token to another blockchain, and we will be managing the liquidity and value of the token at that time. But we won't be able to get to that until we get the 777 plan sorted out, this server move sorted out, which is stopping the 777 plan, the ShareHope plan, which we should have been on today, getting that integration done so that we can launch that ShareHope plan. Once we've got the 777 and the ShareHope plan running, we'll be working on the Fun Miracles and the Mall. Those will be our two priorities, and until those are out of the way, we simply don't have the time to get onto the Visa token and the Multiply Visa side. Okay, is there anything else? Deborah's waving a hand, I think. Where are we? None. So how do I go about to receive the car from Beyond Infinity? You have to just wait until they contact you if you have entered the car plan. The Beyond Infinity car plan, you need to deposit $250 minimum. It can be in $250 levels up. So, but for every $250, they will, in a time, and I'm not sure how long it's going to be, provide you with a $25,000 vehicle. So 50 $500, you contribute to their marketing, you'll get a $50,000 vehicle, and so on. However, they've only just started delivering the vehicles. I think the vehicle that we have is probably not sure whether it's the third or the fourth vehicle. They're supposed to be delivering 8 this month. Now, they need to really up their game an awful lot, because 8 a month, they're getting like 100 people a day entering the car plan. So 8 a month, it's going to take thousands of years to deliver the vehicles. They've got to get it to a point where they're delivering hundreds of vehicles a day, not just a month. And of course, that's a lot of work, and it's a lot of money as well. Because some of the vehicles, I mean, the second vehicle that we will be due, it is a $125,000 vehicle. Now, you only need a few of those, and you're in millions of dollars. I don't know what their commitment is dollar-wise for these vehicles, but you will not get it before 12 months, and I don't know how long after 12 months it'll be. On the upside, for every 250 you put into the marketing plan, they put $200 into the BIG, the Beyond Infinity Gold passive income plan. And you can earn up to 5% per week on that. So if you're at the 5% level, in 20 weeks, you've got $200 back. And in 25, I don't know. Oh dear. Anyway, 20 weeks, you'd be making what? You're making $10 a week, aren't you? At 5% on the 200. So if you put in $250, it's 25 weeks to get your money back. And then the car's a bonus. Okay. And of course, you'll keep getting payments of $10 a week on that indefinitely. So the car is definitely a bonus, because by the time you've gone a year, 52 weeks, you've got $520 back, and you only put in $250. So you've more than doubled your money anyway. So don't worry too much about the vehicle. It's a nice thought that they will be providing everybody with the vehicles that they promise, but it's looking increasingly unlikely that they can keep up with the supply of those. I just hope I'm wrong. But you will make a profit on it anyway, as long as they're around for over 25 weeks. Okay. So that's it. I hope that has answered your question, Nan. Okay. I don't think I've got anything else for you. I will try and get to the bottom of what's going on tomorrow, so that tomorrow evening I can tell you where we are with things. I see we've got Ahmed in from Nigeria as well. But I think we're pretty much covered, unless there are any more questions that come in about anything. We're done and dusted for the day. I as I say, I'm on vacation. I won't be back in the office until Sunday, and then Monday I'll be out of the office most of the day, sorting out the delivery of the vehicle that we have promised from Beyond Infinity. After that, we should be getting back to normal. Okay. But it's been a beautiful day here today, and I've caught the sun a bit, I think, and it has been a really beautiful day. I've enjoyed the time, the break, and I'm going to come back refreshed and buzzing and really getting everything moving as quickly as I can. So I think it'll be a beneficial little break, not only from my point of view, but from everybody's point of view, because I think I was getting a bit jaded, and after 5 years with just slugging away at it constantly. So I'll be coming back totally refreshed. Okay. So Richard says, yeah, 25 weeks. I know Richard bought a vehicle, and he's not interested in the vehicle either. But of course, when you get it, or if you get it, it's a bonus. I'm sure Richard has made back his money on his contribution, because I know he got in fairly early with it as well. Okay, we're done. I'll be here, as I say, tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, X, Facebook. I will find out what's happening with the server. I will have the latest updates on that situation, and hopefully it'll all have been sorted out and we can finish off the work we've been doing on the 777 plan. There is more that we have planned. It's not finished, but we're going to break off from the 777 plan once we've got those most important tasks completed, and we're going to get the ShareHope plan up and running. So we'll then have the ShareHope plan up and running, and then we'll get back and make a few more alterations to the 777 plan. There may be a need to change the structure of level 2 to be more like level 1. I don't know at this stage, but it is looking increasingly likely. So you can be prepared for that. It doesn't really matter. What matters is we always have sufficient funds and people to fill the positions that we need to fill to make sure that the program doesn't stall in any way. Also, I've got a confession that I've been neglecting that, what's it called? TikTok. I do need to bring that up to date on the demo accounts, and I'll get that done tomorrow. Okay. There is a reason for that, and it's not just that I didn't get round to it. There are some gifted entries available to people in there, and I've been trying to encourage them to put in people like, you should use those gifted entries to help people that you know, and not just say, oh, I don't know anyone. Everybody knows somebody, don't they? You mean you don't know your mum, your dad, your son, your daughter, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your next door neighbor? Yeah, come on. You don't know who you buy your groceries off, or yeah, come on. Okay, anyway, I have been trying to get them to do that. I've not checked to see if they've done anything with it yet, but they hadn't this morning. But if they haven't, then we're going to have to move on anyway and get the get those demo account videos done and posted on TikTok. Okay, as I said, I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, get out there, do your bit. Loving service to others. It'll bring you joy and happiness. You'll be helping other people. They'll be happier. And it'll all benefit everybody within the We Share Abundance community. So get out there, be We the Warriors, go the extra mile, and I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator, always wear a smile. See you later, alligator, go the extra mile. See you later, alligator, yeah, in a wild crocodile. See you later.